morning, everybody. Time for another shaving video. Today we're going to be looking at Ariana Evans, New York City, NYC. This is part of Ariana Evans Destination series, and this was released at the same time as the Summer Fig. So this is described by Peter as a very dark fougere reminiscent of life in the city. So, as always, packaging is wonderful. So the top label is nice. It's got that matte finish on it. Of course, waterproof. And then the tub does have a nice side label. You have the ingredients here, which I'll list right there. So those are listed there. Nice waterproof label. It's on evenly. The tub is nice and deep. All right, to give you some room for loading. So as far as the scent is concerned, so he describes this as a bold fougere. So, and I do get the lavender and geranium that typically make up the top notes of the fougere. It is normally accompanied by maybe a little bit of bergamot. However, this is orange, and then it progressively, and the orange being a little bit not as bright as the bergamot, this is where the scent really takes a turn and really does something quite different than other fougeres. So when you smell it, when I was first smelling it and I wasn't looking at the scent notes, I could have swore that there was coffee or vanilla in here, but there's not. Here are the scent notes right here, and the evolution, it's a real quick evolution, and it goes right from the geranium lavender top end right into the orange anise and chamomile, which folds almost right into the tobacco sandalwood and all the darker notes at the bottom, and then the cardamom and musk kind of rounded out at the bottom. The result is, it does have the vetiver and patchouli, which are not two of my favorite scents, mainly because my wife does not particularly care for patchouli. But at the same time, they're there, but they're not overpowering. Vetiver can be very assertive a scent. So yeah, we're going to be using that today. Lathering up, we're going to be using my Wolf Whiskers Tuxedo. So this is in the Black Wolf knot. This is a 25 millimeter knot. Peter did a great job turning this brush. And then actually wiping the whiskers off is going to be my SS with a feather ProGuard blade. So I'm going to go ahead and finish getting ready, and I'll be right back. All right, we're ready to go. So let's get right into it. So strength of scent out of the tub is probably a 3. I wouldn't put it any higher than that, but once lathered up, it stays about a 3.5, maybe a 4. So on the stronger side, but the scent definitely evolves from what you get out of the tub, both bloomed and unbloomed. I'm getting a lot more of the floral component, so I'm getting a lot more of the lavender and geranium. I am getting the chamomile, and the patchouli is coming through a little bit more, but that's fine. It's really tempered down by the hay. The cedar wood is there, but that and the sandalwood act more of, I guess the best term to use would be a calming presence on the rest of the notes. Get a little bit more water in here. So one thing I haven't really talked about is the difference between Ariana Evans, and the club brand saving soaps. So Ariana and Evans is their retail line. That's what they're going to be pushing out to your wholesalers. Right. The club branded soaps are only available at the club shop, the Shaving Shop Club store, and they're only available for members. All right, Feather SS, the new Feather Pro Guard blade. So I'm not anticipating any issues with this soap. This soap base is a known performer. It's excellent. Peter really did a good job when he decided when he went this way and did his own soap base, and because originally with the Shaving Shop Club, so the club shop soaps, and if Peter sees this, he can correct me in the comments, but the club shop soaps were done for the most part by Oleo Soapworks in Vida out in Chicago. Whereas the A&E stuff, the retail line, was made by HEV, Henri et Victoria. There we go. Nice first pass. I will say there is a tiny bit of a tingling going on here. I don't know what that is. I'm not sure if that's the... I know it's not the soap base because I've used the soap base plenty of times without any issues. Great performer, but this one might not be for me just for the simple fact that it's there's something in there that might not agree with my my skin. But we're gonna keep doing 3 passes, and I'll be right back and give my final thoughts. Okay, guys, all done with the shave. To catch ourselves again, I know we're having a habit of doing that. I think Murphy's paying me a visit. But anyway, went ahead, had a good shave with New York City, or NYC, however you want to do it. It did tingle on my skin the remaining 2 passes, so there is something in this soap that doesn't agree with my skin, something in the fragrance profile. If I had to guess what it is, I don't think it's the cedar, but it might be the ones that I know I don't have a problem with are like the lavender, geranium, orange, tobacco, sandalwood, vetiver, patchouli. I know I don't have issues with those. Same thing with cedar. So I'm thinking it's the hay, the cardamom, or the chamomile or anise. Either way, the soap performed great though. Just like I would expect Ariana and Evans to perform. So, real nice shave. The only sting from the aftershave or the alum was the place where I cut myself right there, and that was actually on the first pass. But the scent-wise, this really changed from what you get off the tub initially dry to once it's lathered up. It completely changes its personality. So when it's lathered up, it really turns into a straight-up fougere without any apologies, and it's actually quite nice. It's got a very nice depth to it, and there's some darkness there. It's not necessarily a bright fougere like, say, a Martin de Condré or a Holy Cow Fern Concerto or Fougere Bouquet. Those are very light, bright fougeres. This is dark. This is a dark fougere. It's heavy. It's a heavy fougere. I wouldn't say dark. It's a heavy fougere. So, yeah, great stuff. This particular soap can only be bought at the Shaving Shop Club. You have to be a member to get this. I don't believe he is making this available to the general public at the wholesalers. So you got to go to the Shaving Shop Club to get it. But yeah, that's all I've got for today. So if you haven't checked out the Shaving Cadre, come and do so. www.theshavingcadre.com. We're just starting our vendor program up. Thank you to Lisa's Natural Herbal Creations for becoming the first vendor. That's awesome. We really appreciate that. I'm actually pretty excited because you've got some excellent soaps. I've actually got a soap from you inbound, the Gentleman's Lavender. I'm looking forward to that. And yeah, we've got member-driven video forum, shave reviews, written reviews, discussions about just about everything wet shaving, as well as just general banter. We've got we also play bingo, a new bingo game starting up, and episode 2, season 2 of the radio show just aired. So if you haven't checked it out, look up the Shaving Cadre on YouTube and check out the radio shows. That's all I've got right here, guys. Have a great day and stay safe.